Alrighty then. Let's get this show on the road.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Be honest now.
Hello? Anybody there? You all right? Don't move. I'll be back for you. Freeze!
Okay, now, with any luck, this guy will not be mean to me.
What the?
Attention, all citizens.
This is out of control. Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
Okay, and now the random part of the randomizer begins. Let's see what sort of goodies we got in the main lobby, shall we? Also, I'll be using the infinite knife for this just because I have no idea where my knives are going to come from. Oh, well, that's a convenient thing to get from the get-go here. Ah, shoot. What was the combo for this? 6 to 11. I always forget this one. Like, I remember all of the other ones, but for some reason I can never remember this one. Oh, hey look. Same thing in this one. This one didn't get swapped. grenade. Still no handgun ammo, though. Also, even if I could otherwise skip an area, I'm gonna try not to skip it, because I've already tried this before, and depending on what it is that you're skipping, the game may not like it very much. So we're gonna try and go in the areas in order, even if I could skip things. Last time I got to the helicopter crash after Marvin had already died, and the game just freaked right the heck out, and it did not like that at all.
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry!
I wonder if it'll let me unlock this right now. Oh, it will. Well, okay, I mean, I just got finished saying that, but this is also not a story-related area, so... Yay, useless videotapes! Okay, so it won't let me undo the chair, though. Oh, that's fine. Probably prevent weird crap from happening. Ooh! Hello, medallion. Okay, but there is still plenty of stuff for me to pick up in here, so we got flash grenade, useless cassette tape, blue herb. Wasn't there another one? Oh yeah, it was this right here. Let's grab the flash grenade.
I'll get you out! Jesus! Does anyone know what started this? This isn't... Not how I imagined my first day. passage isn't open yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it along, I guess.
What the?
Oh my god, I am total garbage. Hey, next key item. I don't want to go over there just yet, though. Let's see what's in here first. Okay, another key item. Got the lever. That hurts. I want my... Oh shoot. Shouldn't have gone that far. Yeah, I don't want that. I do want that, though. I mean, I have no idea when I'll actually get the shotgun, but when I do, I'll have the long barrel, and that's awesome. Please give me boards. I don't want to fight things coming out here all day. Ooh, hip pouch is good, though. That's also pretty good. That's completely necessary. And that's not necessary, but also kind of nice. Not bad. Okay, no boards, so that sucks. I suppose I could still get boards out of these, though. That's less sucky. Oh, well, that's nice. One of these days I'll get handgun bullets. No, I already grabbed that. I wonder if the liquor will even spawn. It won't. Let's go get the diamond key. Knowing my luck, the liquor's like right here. Oh, nope. Nope. Okay, didn't spawn at all. Oh, and there was a key item in here. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm gonna unlock this, but I don't want to go through it just yet. Nice. Alright, got another selection of goodies to put in the safe. And once I get the shotgun, I'll have both upgrades for it immediately. That is nice. Won't need that again for a while. Get rid of that. Don't need that for a while. Don't need that, that. Regulator for the flamethrower. Let's... Made. More handgun ammo. Let's just pick up all of it for now. I know that's not efficient, but I'm not really interested in efficiency. I just want to be able to finish.
What in the...
That's not going to come into play until way later.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there. damage.
Okay, now the problem I ran into last time was that I didn't have the cutters at the same time that I would have been going down this hallway to go do the helicopter cutscene. And that's what messed me up before. I'm still gonna clear out the library before I head on over, but this should at least avoid that problem. Anyway. Yeah, no. Couldn't remember whether or not I picked up that one. Let's go clear out this office, come back down, deposit my crap, and then we'll save. Nice. Another pouch upgrade, that is great. Also, I only have one extra item, so I guess I'll just hold off on that. Oh good, no crashing this time. Well, no game crashing, I suppose the helicopter still crashed, but details.
Marvin? I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
More key items. How on earth did he get in here?
Shit.
Oh wait, oh, that was a stupid videotape. What am I even doing with my life? Did I clear out this room yet? I did. Okay. Now, unfortunately, whoa, ho, ho, ho. I'm actually not going to be able to get back out of here, going that direction. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Jeez Louise. Okay, but they should all be in that room now, anyway. Okay, but yeah, not gonna be able to get back out going the same direction. Or rather, going the direction you'd normally go, because I don't have that item yet. Oh god. Fire zombie. Well, that was exciting. Debating whether or not to make handgun ammo or not. I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Famous last words. I wonder if the guys up here will have even spawned yet. I was able to get up here before I was supposed to last time too, and they hadn't. Okay, no gear, though, so no getting up there. More magnum ammo. I'm beginning to run out of places to go. There's only a couple more spots I can theoretically raid here. These guys probably haven't spawned either. That's good. Gives me one more thing that I can actually... Oh! Man, now we're finally getting somewhere. don't even think it'll let me go down here yet. No, it won't. And now I have all the medallions. That's all, folks. I think that's all the stuff that I can get to so far, anyway. I like how it's not even loading in the music. Game doesn't know what to do with this. There's supposed to be music back there, but... Goodbye, zombie. Okay. Let's go back up to the STAR's office to use this badge. Oh my god, of course it's gonna spawn another one of these. I'm hearing what's-her-face upstairs waking up on me. Oh, here she comes.
Son of a bitch.
Still gonna have to come through here, so it's gonna be to my benefit to not have her in the way. Also, I'm definitely gonna need to craft some ammo before Birkin 1.
What in God's name?
Flamethrower. Look at that muddy ass texture. The textures in this game are weird. Like, sometimes they look like really good, and other times they look like really bad. And I can't seem to determine why or when it does it. I mean, my game's running on good settings, but sometimes it's just like, nah, dog, I'm not gonna do that thing. It may not be giving me much ammo, but it is giving me quite a bit of gunpowder, which is kind of pulling me through. What a disappointing thing to have in there. Oh well, I mean, I don't actually need this anymore, but I might as well pick it up so that I can discard it and get it off my map. Get off my map.
What the? Which won't work on this thing. No choice. Gotta take it down.
Oh, well, that game is over. No, don't run away from me. Ugh,
Damn. Where is he?
you dick. Oh man, that should not have hit. Ugh. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Lost my knife, but hey. Only had to use one first aid spray. So, all in all, not too terrible. Okay, now with any luck, we'll actually, hey, find some ammo down here. That's not the ammo I was hoping for, though. Looks like the game really wants me to use that flamethrower it decided to give me at the beginning. Oh, and we finally got the shotgun. And we'll be able to upgrade it to full strength right off the bat, too. That's ideal. Useless. Okay, should probably be okay for the next part now. Probably. Gonna need that. I could take the electronic parts with me and try and unlock the thing in the prison right away, but the problem with that, as I mentioned before, is that if we do the key events out of order, it might lock up on me, and that would wind up doing key events out of order. In particular, that means we would wind up seeing the end of the tyrant before we saw the beginning of the tyrant, so don't want to do that. No, I guess I don't need that just yet, though. Okay, that's probably fine. I guess I'll throw this crappy key item in here.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
one is this? Main hall shutter. Okay, that's good. We need that. Oh great, these guys already woke up. Okay, let's wait for her to come back through the door again, and then slip on by. Unless, of course, she decides to just tank a couple bullets to the face. That's fine too, I guess. Oh, here's all the ammo that they weren't giving me at the beginning.
I can do this.
Okay. I take it that means these guys woke up. I know why. It's because I already have the diamond key, so they already woke up because of diamond key. Oh, that's interesting. Would you look at that? Huh. Well, okay then. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about him. I guess there's that. He's definitely gonna try to get out of there, though. Ugh, this could suck though. If I needed a key item from where he spawned, then I don't think I can get it anymore, because there's no more drawer to pull out. So if he had a key item on him, then I'm kind of messed.
Ah, shit!
Okay. But was he... no, we're good. because he was in this drawer, not the one that got exploded. Oh well, okay, not a key item anyway, just some gunpowder. But still, it could have been a key item, and that would have sucked. And now my nemesis, the dogs. There we go. Okay, but I still don't have the circuit I need to actually get out of this hallway right here. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Oh, never mind. There it is. Do I need that yet? Well, I've got plenty of inventory space. I got kind of lucky with my inventory drops. That took me way too many tries. I am clearly very sleepy. I'm going to make excuses because, yeah. Because I can't do these things. Make excuses. Okay. Oh look, we finally got the battery for the bomb that we've had for about 1,000,000 years now. I just gotta be able to make it to the front hallway, that's it. Okay. Here we go. Got a little bit of a lag spike there. Okay. Well, I have the statue's left arm, but I still don't have the book, so that doesn't do me any good. I can take that part, the key, there. That'll get me into the lockers. And I can use the crank upstairs. What order do we want to do that in, though? I think if we do the key first, we'll be able to avoid Mr. X for a little bit longer. So let's do that. I don't think I've ever gotten this piece of film before. Okay, Liquor, look here. Look here, Liquor, I don't want any of your sass. Okay. I have already cleared out this room, but I am going to need to clear it out again because zombies should have spawned in now, and I will need to be able to sprint through here later.
What the?
I should have just picked that up. I forgot. There's a, oh, yes, the Magnum. I forgot that there's a box down here.
Son of a bitch.
Do I need the boards? I don't think so, but I'll pick them up anyway. I got the inventory space.
Jesus Christ!
I still don't have the club key. I mean, I guess I already have the electronic parts, so it doesn't really matter, but still, it's going to be very weird doing the electronics without having gone into that room first. forgot there was a couple things in that room over there that I still haven't grabbed. Oh, it was a knife. No, now need that. Definitely still some stuff to do up here. I haven't gotten into the locker, the weapons locker yet. And I haven't gotten the club key yet either. Also, X is coming for me. Oh, shoot, I still haven't used the detonator yet. Shoot. Okay, I need to go do that. But now I have to do it while avoiding X. That's, not great. Way upstairs. Yep, here he comes. Okay, I'm gonna want to lose him before I try to do this. Oh, okay, they spawned in the liquor now. We got liquors, we got Mr. X, everybody's coming after me. Okay, time to juke him again. Actually, I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, now I need to knife this guy. Come on, get down to the floor. Oh, gosh. All that for a blue herb. Okay, we should be good to exit the station now. key items that I can get out, so we're out of here. Now the dogs get to rock my world. Woo! Oh, bloody heck. Nice beard. Thanks, I guess. Oh, excellent. Well, happy to have you. What's your name on the Discord? Ah, cool beans. I am OtterSparx on the Discord. Although I suppose you would already know that, because the OtterSparx one is the one that posted it, but... yeah. It is pretty clever, I like it. Randomizer run's been going pretty good so far. Haven't gotten, like, too demolished yet. But there's always time. I mean, this part kinda sucks.
Give me a break.
It's not too bad. I mean, once you kind of know the game's mechanics, it all just kind of falls into place. I mean, I do the same thing there every time. I do highly recommend playing this game, though. It's really good. It is really good, especially the first time you play it. I would not recommend trying to do a randomizer run before you've played it once, though. Because things kind of stop making sense when you're doing a rando. Like, you know, that herb I just picked up was actually boards. And key items are in stupid locations, and it's... the flow of the game just kind of gets ruined completely, but...
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people
From random to regular. On random, well, as it stands right now, the only thing that random does is it changes out the items. So, like, when I go into this gun shop here, I'll show you. There's a grenade on one of the counters. I'm willing to bet it's not actually a grenade. So, over here, there's normally a grenade right here, but this time, it's a chess piece, which is actually a key item, so I need to have that.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people
Yes, use this chess piece to kill things.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
the the city planners in Raccoon City are not smart. They, like, you'll see it when we get down here into the sewers. This is where the chess pieces come into play.
Sewer seems fitting.
Like, the chess pieces are actually parts of, like, electronic
Real
boxes.
scientists being down here.
You use them to, like, complete circuits and stuff, and for some reason, the electrical engineer said, hey, you know it'd be a great idea?
Parties know it.
Using chess pieces as our electrical circuits. Fantastic. Hire this man.
That an earthquake?
But yep, randomizer, you never know what you're gonna get when you start picking things up.
God only knows what's down here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the sewers is where everything happens, and it's where all the cool people go. All the coolest people are in the sewers. You know, I should probably save it here, because knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna get eaten by a giant alligator. I got real unlucky at the very beginning with ammo. Like, I had no handgun ammo for a long time. I've been using I've allowed myself the use of the infinite knife. I do have other... I've got all of, like, the New Game Plus weapons, but I'm not using any of them except the infinite knife. I'll let myself use that, because I figure a randomizer run's already hard enough with having to worry about knives breaking, so I'm gonna give myself the knife.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Is it possible to never get the keys? In theory, yeah. I mean, there are parts of, like, the beginning area I actually haven't been able to access because I haven't gotten the keys for them yet. Like, for instance, I'm actually missing the
You said the virus turned
weapons
people
locker
into
key.
monsters, not reptiles.
So I wasn't able to go to the place where you'd normally get the shotgun. Of course, you can see that I actually already have the shotgun anyway, though. That's because I found it in some random corner. Because it not only randomizes the key items and health items, all that business, it randomizes the weapons, too. Or where you get them. So I have no idea what's in that weapons locker, but it might be a key item. But I need to get the weapons locker key before I can get it.
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the
So it is theoretically possible to get to this spot without actually having the key items you need. Now, all that being said, the person who made the randomizer tries to set it so that the seeds for the various random seeds, that can't happen. Tries to get it set up that way. Doesn't always succeed. Sometimes a random seed will still break the game, but it gets better with each iteration, so.
You can run, Annette, but you can't hide. It's secret weapon time.
I kind of wish this this segment here, this character, kind of wish this segment would last longer. It's just a little tiny interlude, which isn't really all that different from the original game. The original game, it was real short too, but kind of hoping that in the remake they would give me a little bit more of the Ada segment. Oh no, it's not. It's not shorter on the RNG run. Actually, it's just short in general on the main run and the RNG run. But I think the creator just unrandomized this segment.
Got always been good at running, but even now. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
I kill some things, but not everything. If I don't have to kill something, I generally won't. It's an ammo conservation thing. And well, in the case of the Ada segment here, it's less an ammo conservation thing because I've got a ton of ammo here right now, but it's less an ammo conservation thing than just the fact that I know that this segment is going to be done like real soon. So all of this stuff that I'm picking up is kind of useless anyway. So I'm just kind of, you know, popping them to get them to stagger and then running past them.
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on
And now
this
you get to
thing.
listen to some campy dialogue.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
She's doing.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
And the first time I did it, I made it out, like, first time I played the game, I made it out of there with, like, it had to have been, like, 3 seconds to spare. It took me, like, I just barely made it out of that stupid room. But once you know the pattern, it's very easy, but, like, you know, the first time when you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna be burned alive if I don't, like, think on my feet here.
Where are you?
You just get your butt handed to you the first time. It just happens. Look, the room's on fire. I'm gonna die. This is fine. This is fine. I should probably save again because I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. Oh, if you're wondering why I aim when I'm going down the stairs, so check this out. Look at his run speed when he's just kind of walking. It takes him quite a while to get down the stairs, but if you aim, like, it resets his speed so that he can run faster. Takes him a lot less time to get down the stairs. Yeah, it's an animation cancel. Hey look, another key item. Speedrunners use it. I don't really speedrun this game. The fastest I've gotten it is an hour and 20 minutes, but I've picked up a couple things from watching people speedrun it. Yeah, the speedruns of this game are pretty cool, partially because there's not really anything that you can do, like, in terms of major glitches to make it faster. You just kind of have to operate within the confines of the game, which is something that is not really all that common. I'm gonna kill this guy because he's gonna be annoying later if I don't. Yeah, it is pretty brutal. You just kind of, slash the shit out of him. A muzzle brake? I already have a muzzle brake. How did this happen? Okay, and same thing with this guy. This guy's gonna be annoying later if I don't get rid of him, so... Yeah. A friend of mine from college actually saw me playing the game a while back and said that he was like, "Oh man, my mild-mannered friend just capping dudes." It was pretty funny. Getting a whole lot of healing items that I don't really need.
Cable car. Interesting.
It's funny because those things are really annoying. They're G monsters is what they're called, and they are hyper annoying. But if you time it right, you can just run right on past them, and it's not too hard. You just kind of have to stand back a little bit before you shoot them, and then wait for them to start coming out of the water, and then you can just walk. You can just run by.
I'm coming, Ada.
Yay, more chess pieces. Delicious chess pieces. Oh look, I finally got the club key that I have been waiting for, you know, 5,000 years. Hey, I already have all six, chess pieces. That's good. Well, when will I need them? So, I'm going to use them right now, but, I don't really need them until later. So, the thing is, if I do this stuff too out of order, the game can crash. So I don't want to do things, like, way out of order. I just want to do things, in roughly the right order. So I'm going to put those things in right now, but I'm kind of afraid of walking through the door just yet, because I feel like if I walk through the door, I'm going to crash the game. Because I haven't actually gone to the places that I need to go yet. Now, it might not. It might not crash the game. But then again, I might also need some items from this area over here. I might be missing key items for later if I don't go looking for them right now. So I'm gonna go looking for them. Even though I've opened the door and I can theoretically proceed right now. Oh, hey look! I finally got the weapons key card. It will open a weapons locker back upstairs from the beginning of the game that I haven't actually, that I would normally already have unlocked at this point, but I couldn't because I didn't have the keycard. And no, don't, no worries about being a noob. I mean, it's not really even a matter of being a noob. You just haven't played the game. It's a good game though. You should play it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. It was the most important blue herb. The biggest one.
Oh boy.
That's convenient. Yeah, I might have played this game just a little bit too much at this point. That's part of the reason. Yep, just sprinting on past. No judgment. Oh, the red book. I've been waiting for that for a long time, too. I needed the red book and the arm, the left arm, which sounds really silly when I say it, but I needed a red book and a left arm in order to be able to unlock something from much earlier in the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Maybe I should do ASMR. Maybe that's why maybe that's why my students fall asleep in class. It's my voice. Yes, I am a teacher. I teach math. Yeah, school math. Oh, or college math. Well, a little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both. It is a noble but underrepresented profession. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Wait, Mr. X is still up here? What? No way. Well, I mean, it's more like I teach in a school and I tutor people in college. That's more accurate. I don't really do both at the same time in terms of, like, double workload, but also, this is unfortunate. Mr. X is supposed to be dead at this point, and yet here he is. Okay, well, will I be able to get out of here? Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of work, but I do really enjoy math, so that's to my benefit. Just run past him, yeah. Yeah, Mr. X will rock my world for sure. Okay. But now, I have the left arm, which means I can open up this thing. So, you can actually see the key item it's supposed to give you here, but I actually already got this key item. So, I really don't know what it's going to give me, but I suppose we'll find out. And then it's an herb. Watch. Nope, boards. Not a whole lot better. Actually, it might be worse, to be honest. Thank you, RNGesus, for giving me boards. Okay, now I have the club key and the weapons locker left to use. I'm not used to doing this part with Mr. X walking around. This is so unfortunate. Alright, let's try and use the weapons locker key first. Just a bunch of ammo. It's not super helpful. Alright, that was that stupid thing. I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think any teacher thinks that they would be fit for being a teacher, so this is just one of those things. It's just that, you can always do something better, and whenever, a student has trouble with stuff, and you have to remind yourself that it's not always going to be your fault the student is having trouble with stuff. They might just not like it, So you have to kind of, keep your expectations in check, and just know that, you're not in control of their education. They're in control of their education. You're just the facilitator. But yeah. But I mean, academic research. I did some research as part of my schooling, and I enjoyed it. But I didn't think I wanted to do it for a living. So that's part of why I'm at where I'm at. But social sciences. Well, I may not do it myself, but you know, it's funny. Like all of my best friends wound up in social sciences, or art, social sciences and art, which is funny. You'd think I'd wind up hanging out with other STEM people, but nope. It was all my friends wound up being in fields very different from mine. I did make good friends. It's okay to be unsure. It means that it means you got time to figure stuff out. Yeah, I mean, when you're close enough to the end, that's kind of what one does, um, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You'll figure out where you want to go. I've kind of thought about going back to school myself and going into accounting. I don't know. Thought about doing accounting. Might be a nice change of pace. Yep, ring around the rosy. Yeah, I mean, it's close enough to what I'm already doing that I don't have to, like, completely start over from square one, but, another possibility would be, actuarial. Actuarial would be harder to get into, but it would, like, from where I'm at right now, accounting would be more schooling, but would ultimately be not that difficult to really break into from where I'm at. Actuarial would be tougher from just a pure, just difficulty standpoint, but it would require no schooling beyond what I already have, which, don't even know what it's about. It's risk management. It's what a simple example would be, it's what insurance companies use to determine your insurance premiums. Yeah. It can be. Yeah, it sure can be. But I, it's math, and I really like math, so, so it would probably be right up my alley if I really got into it. But I'd have to study. I'd have to study pretty hard to get through the exams. I think pretty much everyone in my age bracket has thought about going into game design at some point. But there's a knife in there? What the heck is a knife doing in there? That makes no sense at all. Did I go down to the end of this hallway? I don't remember. Yep, I sure did. It's, yeah, it's a harder field to break into than I think people give it credit for. But, I mean, it's not impossible, but it is hard. I guess it just depends on how much time you want to sink into it. I think these guys are already dead. Yeah, they are. Ooh, that guy surprised me. Usually he hangs down at the end of the hallway. Oh boy, here comes X. Okay, let's get going. You'll figure something out. I know you will. It may not be what you thought of originally, but you'll think of something eventually. Yeah, I mean, that's my plan. I'm just gonna keep running away from him until I can't run away from him anymore. Let's see. Am I missing anything at this point? Or anything that I actually have any control over, I guess. Hmm. There's still the car in the carport. I know what you meant. Can I even get to the carport anymore? I don't even know. Oh, well, I suppose I'll find out. But first... Yep. It would be a shocking revelation for sure. No, thank goodness. No students have found me out. I am appreciative. There's a reason why I don't have a face cam. Yeah, I um but I would prefer to keep my streaming as a separate entity. Oh, no, not Fortnite. No, don't even say Fortnite. Ah, my heart. Oh, okay, I guess, I guess I'm going back to the, you know, the hub. Yes, it's the building stuff that bothers me. If I'd probably like PUBG better, honestly, but I just don't like building stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they just, you know, they just build the stuff out of nowhere. It's like, where did this come from? It makes no sense. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I can see how people would like it, but I do not like it. Alright, there is one more place I need to go in this area, and I need the king and queen keys to do it. Wait, what? It gave me... No! What? This is not okay. This was a king key just a moment ago. Does that mean the rest of this stuff has changed too? No, it's just that. Oh, and this one's this one's a piece of film now. I didn't know it could re-randomize. That's just silly. I don't even know what to do with this information now. Okay, well. Okay, well I guess I'm not going over there. Alright, never mind. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna dump this off then. Or, no, I think I still need to go over there for the other items. I won't be able to grab everything, but I should be able to grab some stuff. It is. The door doesn't relock or anything once the keys are put in. The door stays open. So that's not a problem. But it does prevent me from getting into a room over here. There's a room over here that might have stuff in it. I won't be able to get into it without the king key, and the king key is Also, it sounds like I'm saying kinky. The king key is now missing. Also, I hate this part. This part sucks. Actually,
What the hell was that?
I need... Yeah, I need to actually go back. I need to go back to the hub room, because I do not want to lose my infinite knife, and I know I'm going to need to use a breakaway item at least once over here. And I'm not going to be able to get it back if I use my infinite knife on it, so we're going to go grab some items to break away with. That should be more than enough stuff. That's alright. If you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed. I've been very sleepy this past week, so I sympathize greatly.
Oh my God, this is getting worse.
So, I have a story for you. This one time when I was in college, I had like this period that lasted, let's see, how long was it? It was 3 days. 3 days where I did not sleep at all. And it wasn't for lack of trying. I would go to bed, and I would just wind up staring at the ceiling, sleeping. And it was, yeah, it was rough. It was real rough. So, yeah, I mean, eventually I just kind of passed out, and that was that, but yeah, I couldn't sleep at all. The third day, I wound up going back to my dorm, and I lay down on the bed. Last thing I remember is actually walking through the door, and then I woke up like 7 hours later. It was dark out. I was like, oh man, what happened? And then I went and got some food, and then I went back to bed and slept for another 8 hours. So, you know, it was a pretty good chunk. I wound up catching up on my sleep for sure, but it was not a good time. Oh hey, is this one not gonna spawn? Oh, well, that's neat. Oh, yeah, I've been there. I have been there for sure. your lungs itch so much that you can't actually sleep, which, you know, in turn makes your lungs itch more. Well, I suppose at least you got the headache after the presentation. That's a plus. Would have been worse if you got it like during or before. So lucky there. Nice. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta catch the sleep when you can. When the insomnia hits, you gotta work with it. Sleep when you can. Yeah, I mean that's also a distinct possibility. I mean, stress headaches are a thing for sure. So that's also definitely within the realm of possibility. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that that's been going on. That's not fun at all. I've been there, so I get it for sure. Oh my god, I put away all of my grenades and stuff. Forgetting what I'm up to and forgetting my equipment. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in my inventory right now. Actually, do I want that? No, I want the regular grenades. Yes, you are, but it's a good distraction. I encourage you to continue distracting me. It's, this is what I like to call, you know, a healthy increase in challenge. Okay, so you're about to see the jankiest strat you've ever seen.
Jesus Christ!
If you just camp right here, check this out. He just pops through the ceiling and he just keeps. You're supposed to run around the room and stuff, and he's supposed to be chasing you, like trying to hit you and stuff, with like by like stabbing through the ceiling. But if you just sit right here, he just keeps stabbing through in that same spot, and he can't hit you. It is a glitchless run. That wasn't a glitch, that's an exploit.
Now I got you. Let's do this.
Oh no. This is not ideal. He didn't get stunned. It's all gone to shit. Come on, get smacked. Get smacked. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, that was a little hairy.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it.
Alright, and now we're off to the end game area. Almost done. We are almost done.
Do not exit until the final.
So now we are going to Umbrella's secret facility, which will be where the closing chapter of the game happens. This is actually the furthest I've gotten in a randomizer run before. The randomizer has always crashed before now, so I'm hoping I can actually finish it this time.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Enjoy your visit.
I wonder where the G virus is.
There's more stuff in here. Oh, I think it's just the map. Yeah. Streamer walk, yeah. Alright, there's only so many places I can go right now, so hopefully the key items I'm looking for are in here. Ooh, lucky. Lucky crit.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of
Another item pouch upgrade. That's good. There's still stuff in there. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, this is where Umbrella Corporation came from, was this series.
This might come in handy.
Yes, so basically Umbrella Corporation, they were doing research into bioweapons under the guise of pharmaceuticals.
Virus is in the west area. Got it.
And, well, basically at some point they wind up discovering something called the progenitor virus, which causes uncontrolled mutations, and then that wound up becoming the tyrant virus, which is what causes the mutations you see for the most part in Resident Evil 2 and 1. And one of the big baddies discovers prior to the events of the game another, mutation of the progenitor virus, the G virus, which makes another kind of, crazy monster. And Umbrella's all like, "Oh yeah, this is great." They're all for that, so Ooh, actually, now would be a good time for me to pull out the flamethrower. one of these days this thing will die. Yeah, it's not a very satisfying noise. It just kind of sounds like a puff. It's a little puff. It doesn't have the, you know, sort of fuel consumption that you'd really want to hear. Oh, thank goodness he's finally dead. Ooh. Okay, well, I already technically can leave this area then.
Shit! Him again?
Oh man, the the little objective marker thing is is freaking out now. Oh my god. It's going crazy. Alright, well, it hasn't crashed though. There's that.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
So normally that section would be a lot longer, but... Oh, but I can't leave yet. 'Cause I actually still need... Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I think I broke it. Okay, so, let's see. But, it didn't hard crash. It didn't hard crash, so... This is what we'll do. We're gonna reload back to where we were and see if we can continue. Oh man, he's just like frozen. Okay. Alright, so that's okay. That's okay. I know where the thing is now. So if I load a previous save, let's try this. Load the previous save. Oh no! No! Well, alright. I guess it's done. Maybe if I quit out entirely and come back in, maybe then I will figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna try exiting the game completely. Yeah, it sure could be. I'm still holding out hope that I can make it work, but we'll let's try this again. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm also going to try loading something else entirely. I'm going to load in a completely different save file first. Okay, so we're good on this. Alright. And now, let's try loading in the one that we're interested in. Oh! Hey, we're back in business. We are back in business. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again. I know where that key is now. So now I know what not to pick up so that I don't break it. Okay, this thing's still working. Maybe I should. It's
What the hell?
definitely something to consider.
What the?
It's like a weird plant zombie. I don't quite get these things, but I also forgot to do this last time.
Dispensing.
Yeah, that's not what I need. Okay. Don't pick up the purple thing. Okay, don't pick up the purple thing. Yeah, they really don't. Leon, like, will often just start saying things that are completely out of the norm. It happens most often with the plant things. Like, he's super into just, like, you know, chatting about the plant things, but then they just, his dialogue just doesn't match what's going on at all. Yeah, he took a hot minute, for sure. Definitely took a hot minute. That's where I get all my bullets from. I don't know about you. Come on, Liquor. Let's keep following me. Get you out of the hallway. So I can walk by. So those things, those things are blind, but so they follow you based off of sound alone, which is why I was able to juke them like that. That's not an exploit, that is an intended game mechanic. Thanks. Thanks for giving me somebody's note. Awesome. My favorite. Okie dokie. See you back in a sec. Okay. Come on, crazy lady. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, this place cleared out now, or what? Alright, she's still chowing down over there. That's fine, I guess. Oh, good. We have the modulator. Okay, there's still stuff in here, apparently. Hello! So, I just found this key item. It was in this room, in a spot that I didn't actually know that you could get items from, but there it was. So, is this everything now? Okay, yeah, we've got everything. And yes, I'm just gonna casually walk on by, cause, well, you know, I ain't touching that shit, you know. It's just what you do. Ready for the most annoying sound in the universe? That was it. It wasn't very loud, but if you have the volume turned up, it can be pretty terrible. I'll pause on it a bit longer next time. But yeah, because I'll need to use this signal modulator a few times. It is very annoying sound. It's just not very loud. It's a very quiet, annoying sound. Still haven't found the plant juice. That's the thing that I need in order to be able to get past this, you know, this story trigger. I need the plant juice, but I don't have that yet. Yeah, I don't know what it's actually called. We'll look at it when I actually find it, but it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's like some plant juice. I'm so used to not picking that thing up that I totally forgot about it. So here's the noise again. I don't hear anything. Yeah, it must not be loud enough. Oh well. Okay. No plant juice in here either. I'm running out of places to look for plant juice. I need it so that I can destroy the plants, which is the thing that you do just before you pick up that that purple card. I want to try and get the plant juice so that I can go ahead and, you know, use it so that I can get the trigger done, so that picking up that
Welcome back, Dr.
that
Lee.
purple card won't break it.
New messages.
I don't know that it's going to stop it from breaking, but I suspect that that's what's making it break right now. Still no plant juice. There are other things in here, though, apparently. It's got to be referring to the thing that I get from putting in the plant juice. I get another item back. It's got to be referring to that. There's still stuff in the greenhouse. Still stuff in there. Maybe we'll go up to the greenhouse and see what we can find. Yeah, you gotta put the plant juice inside a freezer, and then the freezer is what makes it usable. Like, otherwise you can't use it. Yes. Indeed. Makes it juicier.
Son of a bitch.
Puff, 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 puff. Oh hey, he died pretty fast. That is a plus. Oh my god, why?
Oh, what the hell? Son of a bitch.
Alright, there we go. Okay. I don't think I can get over there. Or rather, I mean, I know I can't get over there, but I don't know where this stupid stuff is. I don't know where it is. This is not good. That's the eye. That's the thing that I can't pick up yet. This is where I would normally put the plant juice thing in order to be able to get it filled. That's normally the spot I would put it. Who knew that the biggest obstacle to finishing this run would all come right at the very end? And in the form of a trigger that I can't get around. Let's see. I mean, all that's left down here is the low temperature testing lab, and I can't use that without the plant juice. Well, I'm gonna run back through here since it is still giving me the indication that there's items in here. Maybe I just haven't found all the items in this room ever before. But it's also possible that the plant juice was put somewhere that I can't reach it. In which case, I suppose I'm going to have to pick up the pick up the purple thing and keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best. I mean, I do, and this is different than the last time in that I do have the signal modulator this time, so maybe that will change it. I'm not sure. I suppose we're going to find out, though, because I am out of ideas. I don't think that there's anywhere else that I can go. I mean, I suppose I could check the data file. Whenever the game gets randomized, it creates a little data file that tells you where all the items are. I could check that data file and see if I really am, you know, SOL, or if I'm just, you know, having a hard time finding it. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it right here. And I'm going to pick up the purple thing and keep my fingers crossed. Oh, hey, it's not freaking out this time. Oh, nope, never mind, spoke too soon. Hopefully not. We'll see.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
So far, so good. So far, so good. We are making progress. It hasn't broken yet. We got the thing freaking out on the side of the screen, but it is otherwise proceeding as normal. Okay, I've made a second save file just to try and mitigate the potential loss here. Okay. We're doing good, we're doing good. I have a ton of extra mag ammo, which is excellent. Okay, there we go. Should be good for the boss now, and yeah, this is pretty distracting. But it seems to still be working. Maybe we can try quitting out and coming back in, see if that will fix at least the flashing. Let's see. Or is it gonna break it doing that? Nope. Oh! Oh! Ho-ho! We're in business. Oh, maybe not. I can't access my inventory. I bet it's totally borked now. Oh, it's real borked. It's not even loading. Alright, let's try reloading and see what happens. Yeah, probably. But, you know, it was pretty distracting for me too, so. But I will reload and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. Gonna do the same thing I did last time. Load another save. Mess around in it for a bit. Make sure my stuff works. And then reload this save. This is the one post the thing. Man, it can't access my inventory. Man, that is not good. Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe if I'm really good, I might be able to beat Birkin 3 without actually getting hit, in which case I might still be able to finish this. Let's see if we can pull it off. Okay. I've got to do this without accessing my inventory, so let's see if we can pull it off.
All right, now back to Ada.
Oh, it's back to doing the flashing thing. Okay.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when complete. Class A breach detected. Until target is neutralized.
Yeah, it's possible. Actually, I'm gonna have to get intentionally hit by one of the things later so that I can actually switch off of my knife, because I need my grenades for the final boss. Hey, there's the cartridge! This is the stupid thing that I was looking for this whole time. This dispersal cartridge. You fill it with plant juice and then you destroy the plants. Ho! Got him.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine. Attention. Unauthorized removal.
Okay, so now I have to get intentionally grabbed by something though, so that I can get rid of this knife. Because the problem is, I can't actually switch off my knife. uh,
Self-destruct sequence. Begin when lockdown is complete. Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
there is one more save. There is one more save location out here. I just need to make it to it. Another possibility is if I maybe if I turn off the thing that actually randomizes the items, because there's like a process that I have open right now that's actually randomizing the items. If I wonder if it would work anyway if I turned that off, if it would work fine. I'm not sure it would, because I think the problem isn't with the fact that the items are randomized, it's with the fact that something happened out of order and the game doesn't like it. But
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct 9 minutes until detonation. To evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Self-destruct sequence.
okay. We're gonna try opening the inventory, see what happens. Yeah, okay, so it's still gonna break. Okay. But what if I reopen it without the trainer open? Let's see what would happen if I reopened it without the trainer open. Because that may very well fix the issue. So So this time the inventory actually won't be getting randomized. The items will not be getting randomized, but no, it's the problem is the save itself. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem is the save itself. Okay, so that just means, well, yeah, that means that I'm going to have to intentionally get grabbed. I'm going to have to intentionally get grabbed so that I can get rid of the knife. And then I'm going to have to try and not get hit at all on the last guy because he will rock my world. Okay, here we go. Let's try this thing. There we go. Intentionally grabbed. I have grenades out now.
Is this a fucking joke?
Minutes until detonation.
Oh god, I'm already in the red. Jeez Louise, he hurts so much. No! 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 Oh my god. Where's it gonna start me? Will it start me on the elevator at least? That would be nice. Oh well, it started me right next to the elevator. Okay, well, that's good. Okay. It will. Normally I pop an item that gives me armor during this, and then I just, like, heal my way through it, but I can't use heals without inventory, so...
Until detonation.
Ugh, okay, could be worse. Oh, that's not good, though. Oh, yep, and that was it. Oh my god. No, I don't need assisted mode, though. Come on.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the simple elevator. Detonation.
What is it?
Dang it.
Detonation.
Where did this thing come from?
Ho! We did it.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Alright, there you have it. We finished it. We did it. Alright, and now I think I am going to go find myself a snack. Thank you. And thank you for attending. This was good fun. Yeah, I'll be streaming more. Thank you. Yeah, I've been streaming more lately. It's something fun to do in my spare time. So, thanks for coming by. I hope we can do it again sometime soon. An excellent evening. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And thank you for that as well. I hope that my voice works well for stream. It's yeah, you know, thank you very much, and you have a great night. I will. I am kind of hungry actually. Have a good night. Bye bye.